So today I want to share with you some secrets to mastering your day and really just feeling more accomplished. If you can relate to the feeling of chaos, being crazy busy, feeling like you're going all day long, and then at the end of the day you're like, what the hell did I even do today? What did I even get done? I didn't even get done my main goal, my main priorities, and you have these big dreams and you have these big things that you want to do in your life, and you just feel like some days are just pure chaos, right? Can you relate? Do you feel like sometimes you do this master to-do list, if you're a list person like me, and you just write a ton of things down on a list, and then at the end of the day, you're like, I was crazy busy all day. I worked, I had the kids, I juggled this, I juggled that. Whether you work full-time, you're a stay-at-home mom, you have kids, you don't have kids, I know you can relate to that feeling of being crazy busy, going to bed at night and feeling like, what was done? So I want to give you some secrets to how I resolved that issue and started conquering my day. Thank you. Now I know you're with me. And I know even some of you might be listening to the rebroadcast. So if you are, you can put hearts in the comment section so I know who you are and I know that you're re-listening. If you're listening to this live and you're here with me, thank you. I have a special gift for you. So I always give out special little free gifts for those of you, especially that listen right from the beginning and even all the way till the end. I give all sorts of special tips at the end that I save, but I'm going to give you one right away. So for me, the plan, kind of having a plan is a game changer, but I'm not just saying have a plan, write a to-do list, feel overwhelmed. No, I'm going to give you a solid 5-step blueprint, and you could call it rules, you could call it habits. We are all creatures of habits. So when you notice, the most successful people are creatures of habit. So I want to give you some solid tips because I felt like when I was starting my business, if you don't know me, about, I don't know, I guess it was 9 years ago, I opened my first fitness studio, and I had opened 2 over the span of 4 years. I always felt like I was in reaction mode. I would wake up in the day and I would wake up early even. I would sleep in if I could because I'd be so exhausted, but I didn't really have set milestones in my mornings or my evenings, and I would always feel chaotic, and I would feel like at the end of the day I had so much to accomplish, but then all that big list would just get passed on to the next day, passed on to the next day, passed on to the next day. And I learned how to alleviate that, and there's a formula and some tips I'm actually using for today that I love. So if you're into kind of personal growth and reading, this is called the Perfect Day Formula. I really like it because it's super simple. It's a quick and easy read, and a lot of these things are pretty solid. So has anybody read that book? Interested? Do you guys do personal growth? Do you like to read? Tell me. I'm going to read in the comments after the video. So first, my gift, because that's why you're here. You're here from the beginning. So I have 3 ebooks that I have that I'm giving out for free for all of I'm starting to do weekly live broadcasts, and on each of them I'm going to give away my ebooks. One of them has to do with mastering stubborn belly fat with my burn method. The other one is mastering your metabolism, so it has some recipes and menus and things in there. And the third one is helping you balance your hormones. If you want all 3, you can let me know which one you want. So again, it's belly fat, another one has to do with metabolism, and the other one has to do with hormones. So I work with a lot of women, and I have for the past 12 years, and basically I struggled with weight my entire life, and I always felt alone, and I always felt like I was struggling, and I was able to change all of that and kind of master, who I am as a woman, and be able to now empower other women and mentor other women and create a community of empowered women. So every week I'm going to be giving you some tips, but I want to offer you that free ebook. So again, comment below in the comment section if you would like one of those, and I will make sure to email it out. I do need your email, so you can message it to me if you don't want to put it in the comment section. Even if you're listening to the rebroadcast, I will take all of those and look at your comments as well. So let's dive into this. So I want to give you a little story before I give you your 5-step plan to success and to conquering and mastering your day, and feeling like you're accomplishing triple what you accomplish now. I promise you this will help you. So a little backstory is when I was kind of, I guess, in the corporate world, I started in the corporate world and I realized I could not handle it. My personality was just not designed to build somebody else's dreams. I had big dreams and a fire in my belly to kind of create and design my own and work for my own dreams. Of course, I always had a dream to have a family too, and I really just wanted it all. I wanted to not have to pick. I didn't want to have to just be a stay-at-home mom. I wanted to be able to feel my passion because I knew if I was just in the corporate world, I would feel deprived if I wasn't there for my kids or my future family. At that time, it was a future family. So I knew I kind of wanted that, and I wanted the balance of it all. I knew that being a stay-at-home mom would be the most rewarding thing. That's what I grew up with and was so blessed to have. So I wanted to be that, but I also wanted to be able to live my own passion. So I didn't know how to do that. I just knew that's what I wanted. I didn't know that I could, establish some foundations in my daily routine to make sure that I was setting myself up for a life to be lived by design. I was lucky to have an opportunity to join a mastermind of other women, which is who I work with and who I mentor. If you're interested in learning more about my community of women that I work with and mentor and mastermind with, I'm also doing a 21-day transformation program I'll tell you about later. But basically I was able to kind of evolve from like corporate world to owning 2 different studios within the span of 8 years, and on my own established the first one from the ground up and then opened a second one as well. So from there, I walked away from it all. So you might be like, oh, she's like so successful. She had opened these studios and she was living this dream life, and then she started having kids, but something wasn't right. I wasn't really living my purpose. I'm not here to just talk about myself. I just wanted to give you a backstory of like how chaotic my life felt and how I was able to resolve that. So for me, it was like I appeared like I was living the dream life, but I wasn't fulfilling what was like deep inside my gut. I was always trying to just fulfill what I felt other people thought would be my definition of success, or what their definition of success I was trying to fulfill. So if you can relate to kind of trying to live up to other people's standards, let me know so I don't feel alone in this live broadcast. But I always kind of felt like I was, just doing it to fulfill, and then when I would accomplish a goal or reach that level of success, it wasn't always fulfilling and it wasn't always enough for me. So it was always just passing it on to the next thing. So now I'm basically a mompreneur. Yes, I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I'm also building a fitness brand. I help other women do the same thing. Other stay-at-home moms, other career women. It could be a side hustle. It could be a full-time thing if you're looking to be able to have more freedom and live by design. But that's what I do now. And I was able to kind of walk away and have a community and be able to really conquer and accomplish my dreams. I'm not quite there yet. I'm pregnant with baby number 3. So amongst the chaos of having kids, school, summer, I'm still able to accomplish and move forward towards my dreams every day. And how the heck do I do that? So I'm going to tell you right now what you can be doing to conquering your dreams, living more by design, and just doing you. So the first thing is that's essential for your success. And this is your plan. This is not mine. You don't have to do what I do. You could be in the corporate world. You could be a stay-at-home mom. You could be, juggling at both. Whatever it is that you do, I promise you this is going to be beneficial for you. And I feel like if you can even share it with a friend, if you feel like these tips and somebody can relate, I really honestly relate with women. And if I speak to you, I feel like we always put other people first. So I want to help you kind of do you, be fulfilled, and also be able to give more to those that you love. Wouldn't that be incredible? So the first step is get up 15 minutes earlier than you do right now. Super simple. I'm going to tell you why in a little bit. But get up 15 minutes earlier than you do right now. Know what your number one priority is every morning and do it immediately. So if your number one priority is to work out, if your number one priority is to meditate, if your number one priority is to write because you're a writer or you want to write a book or you want to start a blog, that big thing that's going to move you closer towards your dreams in your business, or if you have a side hustle, which these day and age, we all do. We all have multiple streams of income, even if you work full time. So what is that dream, that passion that you're fulfilling? Do that thing first thing in the morning before the chaos of the day, before everybody wakes up and bugs you with their agendas and you're more in reaction mode. So what I was talking about earlier is how we live in reaction mode. We react to other people, their agendas. Kids wake up, you have to do things, and then you never accomplish what you actually want to. The third part of this, the third principle to success and for you mastering and conquering your day and living those dreams, is to use rules, rituals, or routines. Whatever you call it. If you don't like rules, I honestly don't really like rules, so I call it like routine or my rituals. But those are essential. I mean, call it what it is. They're basically rules or foundations that you have. Principles is even a better word, that you live by. So what I mean by that is these type of principles and these type of habits help you overcome obstacles that you have in your life. They help you eliminate temptation. So that could be food temptation, that could be temptation to go out when you know that you're going to regret it the next day. And it could also be the temptation of procrastination. And these rules and rituals and habits can actually help you end procrastination. Wouldn't that be incredible if we can stop freaking procrastinating and moving everything forward from our to-do list onto the next day? Yes. The fourth part is replacing bad habits with good ones. And the fifth is go to bed on time. Having an actual bedtime, not just for your kids or your family, but for you. So if I were to say, I want to give you most bang for your buck, I want to tell you which of these is going to be the most essential for you to conquering your day and living more by design and mastering those things that you feel like, those things that I'm talking about are like, oh man, at the end of the night, I didn't get to write in my gratitude journal, or in the morning, I never got to like brain dump all the thoughts that were in my head, or I never fit in my workout, or I never got to meditate today, and I love to do that because it like fuels me, or I never got to get in my yoga, or my breathing, or my reading, or whatever it is that like makes you feel whole and makes you feel you. I'm going to teach you how to make sure that you never pass those things up so that you can live every day with no regrets, and you can wake up the next morning and feel incredible and feel you and feel more empowered and more confident and like you're accomplishing more and you're actually moving towards your dreams. Instead of just having dreams, you're actually every day, you have a plan and a routine in place to make sure that you're doing that. So I would say that the most successful people, if you study successful people or read, they're creatures of habit. So I would say that the three most important rules or habits or routines to create in your life are going to be the most essential for you. So the three top things I would say that are game changer. And the rules, I told you I don't like rules, and I keep using that word because I feel like it's relatable, but the principles or habits in your life, for me, habits. Number one, I want you to write down right now, and I'm going to ask you to comment so I know kind of where you're at and respond, because I want to read through and I want to know, if we're the same. So number one, state what time you go to bed and get up every morning. So make it, and this is not what you do right now, this is what you want to do. So for me, this is actually what I do. I have to go to bed by like 9 o'clock, 9:30 at the latest, but I try to go to bed by 9 o'clock and get up by 4:30 in the morning so I can fit in my healthy habits routine, which I'll talk about in just a second. So my bedtime is 9 o'clock, my wake up time is 4:30. What's yours? What's yours? Don't be shy. Remember, our goal is to wake up 15 minutes earlier. So what is that time? What time do you go to bed? And what time do you wake up? I want to know, for real. And if you're re-listening to this, make sure you comment too. So what time do you go to bed and wake up? Or what time do you want to? Let me know. Okay, the next part. Number two, your number one action step that you need to take every morning that's going to move you closer towards your goal. So remember I said wake up 15 minutes earlier than you do right now. And then you're going to do that one thing that you know is the most important thing for you to feel sane, for you to feel you, for you to feel accomplished. So some of those could be, maybe it's your exercise. You like to exercise first thing in the morning because it makes you feel like a person. It makes you have more energy. It makes you feel accomplished. For me, that's what I love to do. Maybe it's work. Maybe it's writing. Maybe you like to meditate. Maybe you like to pray. Maybe you like to read, personal development, like the quiet time that you have to yourself, drinking a cup of coffee. What is that for you? And respond. For me, I like to do exercise in the morning. Then I like to do a little personal development. And then I like to do okay, I'll be right there. Speak about chaos of the day. That's what I get for doing a live broadcast in the afternoon. So I exercise. I listen to personal growth. I like to on like a podcast, because podcast is free. It's a bomb. I like to do a brain dump, and I like to write a to-do list. That's like, for me, the first thing that I do in the morning. That's my ritual. What is yours? What's that one thing? And you might not be doing it right now, but what do you know you need to do first thing in the morning? Write it right now in the comments. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yes, write it. What's that one thing that you need to do in the morning? Respond. Third part is creating a simple health plan. I'm not talking about making it overcomplicated. I'm going to tell you exactly how to do it. So 3, create a simple health plan that's right for you. Not for me, for you. I'll tell you what I do, but what do you feel like you need to do for your health plan? Do you need to incorporate meditation? Do you need to eat better? Do you need to sleep more? Do you need to meal prep? Like, what is it that's part of your healthy routine that you feel like you need to create as a health plan? Write that below. What do you need? Meditation, workouts, meal prep. You need supportive community. You need more sleep. I need more sleep. I'll help you do that too. So tell me right now, which one is it? What's a part of that simple health plan that you know you need? Make sure you comment. Comment. Okay. And then that was it. That was the 3. That was the 3 most important rules. Now for me, for a health rule, I will tell you. Now you want to, I want to break this down a little further. So you can comment below with what you are essentially missing, but I want to help you break this down a little further so it makes more sense, because I know right now you might be like, well, there's a lot of things I need. I need more sleep, I need to eat better, I need to meal prep, but how am I going to do all that? So the rules is when it really kicks in, and it's going to help you be more successful, because if you live by these principles and these habits, you're not going to fall into temptation. You're not going to want to procrastinate anymore, because you're committed and you're connected. So the first part is, I like to state, and also suggested in the book, it's state what you don't eat. Not what you do, because you should be eating lots of foods, but what are the temptations that you know you need to resist? Is it sugar? Is it gluten? Is it dairy? Is it soy? What are those? It's easier to write down what you don't eat, because then it's going to be easier for you to avoid those food temptations as a part of your health plan. The second part is when you go to bed. So do you have a specific rule for yourself? And we talked about that before, for going to bed. And then for waking up in the morning, give yourself boundaries and guidelines. So even if you go out or you're with friends, it's okay to not be perfect every single day. But what in general is going to make you feel like you're sleeping enough, you're fueling your body, and you're the healthiest that you can possibly be? So I do have a bedtime. I told you that earlier, what it was. And I have a time that I wake up, so I can make sure to get in my workout, get in my brain dump, get in my to-do list, make sure I listen to something to fuel my mind. And then when do you meditate? Is there a certain time that you meditate, or maybe you pray? Whatever it is for you that kind of fuels you being you, and that allows you to reconnect with who you are. Is it yoga? I teach yoga. I actually teach yoga and practice yoga to get in my meditation, because I can never calm my brain. And the last part is when and how do you exercise? Tell me, when do you exercise and how do you exercise? What does that look like for you? So for me, it's daily. And then at night, I like to do like a gratitude journal. Journaling is essential. So I like to write down and kind of look at like what I'm grateful for and brain dump maybe what I need to do the next day. So if you like this, please share it with a friend. I will acknowledge you and love you forever. I'm going to read through your comments. I really want you to know. I want to know kind of where you're at with this. If this was helpful, you guys told me yesterday that this is what you wanted the content to be live for this week, is really helping you conquer your day, own it, be more accomplished, be more successful, march towards your dreams. I hope this helps you lay kind of some principles, foundations, and habits that are helpful for you. Don't forget I have a free gift. So if you missed it in the beginning, I'm giving away some free ebooks. So let me know which type of ebook that you want and give me your email so I can send it to you. And the last part is I have a 21-day transformation program. If you made it this far in this live broadcast, that means that this program is perfect for you. It's a 21-day empowerment transformation for women only, and it starts in about a week and a half. I'm going to close it out in the beginning of August. It's going to be incredible. All sorts of content like this. I created a 7-day planner to master and conquer your day. So if you like these tips, but you want more depth, and you want to be able to take action and not just have goals, and you want a coach that's walking you through it, mentoring you, a friend, step by step, I promise you, let me know. I could give you more information about that as well. And I just want to invite you in and we can connect. I could do a free coaching call with you to tell you more about the 21-day empowerment transformation program as well, and add you to our little private Facebook event so you can find out all the details about it too. Thank you for watching this all the way to the end. That means you're the bomb. I want to give you a free gift. So make sure that you're commenting, you're responding. And if you can share this because you feel like it would be helpful for a girlfriend that you have or somebody that you care and love about, that means the world to me. And it means that I'm fulfilling my purpose of helping to empower our community and our women and grow that. So thank you. Have a wonderful day. And every week, I'll be coming at you with new topics. So if you have a topic that you want me to chat about, it could be food, nutrition, whatever, comment below and let me know what topics that you're interested in that I can most benefit you and serve you, because that's what I'm here to do. Have a great day, guys. Bye.